I would like to say excuse me for take your time, but now that everybody needs to listen to me, I would like to share an important part of my life with you. It was 1967 when my father, Renato, was born. He was born in a small city close to where I'm from in Brazil. But he moved during his teenage life to a city named Monteverde in Brazil. Unbelievable. He, he had a wonderful time living in the city because there he met his best friend, so it became his favorite place. After years, my father met my mother, Marisa, and they got married. They had my brother, Lucas, who is 22 years old, and 4 years later, I was born. I grew up with a passion. This passion is to play soccer. My whole life, my parents support me in playing this sport. But my mother was the one who helped me live this sport as a lifestyle and to see it more seriously. The years passed, and all my dreams have become bigger and bigger. Since I was a child, I liked the United States. And later on, I started to dream of playing soccer and studying there. Unfortunately, in December of 2012, my father discovered that he had a stomach cancer and he needed an operation as soon as possible. I still remember was on the day of my 15th birthday that my father was going to get the surgery. And this surgery could take his life, but he was very hoped that everything would be okay. All that I wished for that birthday was that I could see him again and give him a huge hug. The operation went well, but he still needed chemotherapy and radiotherapy. After 8 months, he passed away on the night of his birthday, October 28th. I remember that afternoon, he asked me to buy an ice cream for him. He never really ate ice cream, but this day, he sent me to the store and said, I would like to eat something good. When my mother received the call late that night that my father passed away, I didn't know how to react in that moment. It was the worst day of my life. I had never had someone take away from me, especially someone that was extremely important to me. I felt very sad and helpless for months, and I only wished that my father was beside me. My mother was helping me to deal with the situation by encouraging me to play soccer, something that had always made me happy. Unexpectedly, she met a person that told her that they saw me playing soccer and that I had skills to play in the US. She knew that she could help me to feel better by looking into new opportunities for my future. My mother asked me if I would like to play in the US and also study there. When she asked me that, I thought she was kidding me. If I could really go, I was going to achieve part of my dreams, but I knew that it would not be easy to have that dream come true. I could go further than I imagined that I could because my mother thought that I could. Since the day that she asked me that question, my life changed. I started to prepare to achieve that dream, and I started to have a new life because I had to work hard to get better on and off the field. My mother and I went to a meeting with a coach to decide the best fit for me to live, study, and to play soccer. The place we met was far from home, and I wasn't even sure if I wanted to go. The person that was taking care of the business for us told us that she already had the place for me, and that place would be the best fit for my education and for my soccer career. I thought she was crazy. The name of the place was Monteverde Academy. I think you can imagine how I felt in that moment. The first thing that I did was to look to my mother and think about my father. I could not believe that I was going to live in a city far from my hometown with the same name of my father's favorite city. In that moment, I knew that my father was with me. I knew that he was beside my life, guiding me to the right place and helping me to achieve a brilliant future alongside my mother. So here I am, studying and playing soccer at Montverde. I have only 33 days until graduation and until my mother comes to Montverde to see me make my dream come true. Now I realize how far I came and how hard it was to live far from my comfort zone in order to achieve all my dreams. I am glad to be part of this school because in the 2 years that I've lived here, I learned how to be a better person. I shared this story with you because I want to show you that we have the life that we dream to have. I want to show you that we can have the life that we dream to have, but also we have unexpected opportunities that can open a door to the life we never knew we would want. I didn't know that the hard time that I had in the past, losing my father, could bring me hope, and that I could be led to a better path for myself that I didn't think was possible. I had to believe that somehow my father guided me to find my unexpected future and my unexpected opportunity. All we have to do is to be brave and say yes. Vai, Corinthians!